Hello, my name is Ashley Grell, and I am the Step Up Manager of Employer Engagement. This video, which is part of the Step Up Supervisor Orientation video series, will cover how to build skills and incorporate feedback throughout the internship experience. So let's talk about the notion of behavior versus skill set. Often what we see and what we are most able to identify are work behaviors and the activities and outcomes on a given task. Underlying all of this, however, are crucial skills that are the foundation of our activity. The goal for these internships is to help the interns build skills they will need to succeed as professionals. To aid in that work, every action your intern takes throughout the course of the internship, no matter the outcome, can be tied to a skill. What skill did they use that allowed them to perform well on a given task? What skill was lacking that led to a challenge? Focusing on skills also helps us avoid generalizations about the person and assumptions about their intent, and allows you as the supervisor to adopt a coaching mentality. As a coach, you are focused on giving them the tools and building the requisite skills to succeed in this position and future opportunities. So if we want to focus on skills, what skills should we focus on? Step Up supports young people as they enter the workforce. We want to focus on developing skills that increase an intern's hireability and give them a better chance at finding careers where they can grow and develop. You want them to become more hireable because you're looking at building a pipeline full of talent. The interns want to become hireable because they're thinking about their careers. So then it makes sense to focus on those skills that relate most directly to hireability. MHA Labs believes that teachers, youth developers, colleges, and employers need a unified skills framework to empower youth success. To achieve this goal, MHA Labs first built a 4,000-item competency database from existing education and employment research. Then, MHA Labs engaged over 100 subject matter experts, teachers, counselors, youth developers, assessment specialists, youth and parents to isolate 6 core skill domains and 35 core skills. Before finalizing the framework, a cultural anthropologist and linguist analyzed and debated each skill proposed for the framework to ensure that MHA Labs skills were actually skills and not cultural norms masquerading as skills. As you will see, some of these skills include things like attempts to complete tasks before asking for help, balances own needs with the needs of others, and breaks goals into actionable steps. You will not find skills such as PowerPoint, writing skills, or public speaking skills reflected in the MHA Labs building blocks. That's not to say that those skills aren't important to success in your field. What it means, though, is at this beginning stage that your interns are in, focusing on making sure they thrive in each of these core skill areas will make far more of a difference in their early professional success than the other skills they'll eventually need to know. That's why we've chosen to emphasize these core skills and weave them throughout all the parts of the internship this summer, like our pre-internship training, our supervisor templates, and the weekly job coaching emails that you'll receive from your job coach this summer. If we're going to focus on skill building, you need to adopt a coach-like approach as a supervisor. That means providing continuous feedback rather than waiting until a formal end of summer review. Young people want and expect this. They've grown up in a culture that provides immediate feedback. Think about school and grades. They are accustomed to receiving on daily assignments. It's also important to remember they are developing as an adolescent and that as a supervisor, you should listen to your intern and recognize them for the contributions they are making to their communities. It's important to challenge them and teach them useful information and skills. Support your interns when they make mistakes and honor them when they succeed. Allow them opportunities to learn about themselves and others. These are good things to keep in mind as you have check-ins and feedback conversations. Feedback should be provided in 3 different forms. First, daily, often in the form of quick recognitions and opportunities for improvement. Remember to go beyond good job to use your skills-based lens to name what particularly went well and what skills they used. Second, weekly check-ins are crucial, providing an opportunity to review work progress, reflect together, and answer questions that will keep you on track. And third, Finally, it is important to step back further to provide feedback at key milestones, such as mid-internship and as part of a final review of your intern's performance. In our handbook, we discuss strategies for developing daily feedback and a method you can use called COIN. This easy 4-step process will make providing feedback easier and will ensure the conversation serves as a learning opportunity for your intern. As a young person who is still developing, remember that your intern is learning to manage multiple responsibilities, so do not hinder their progress by ignoring difficult conversations. Be honest with them about how they are doing. We also provide a weekly check-in template. This has been shown to ensure you and your intern are on the same page on action items and where your intern is spending the majority of their time each week. Be intentional in setting your check-in agenda. This is a great opportunity to acknowledge your interns when they are doing things well, which is also important for their development. And finally, we recommend using our evaluation templates to complete a formal review midway and at the end of the internship to allow for you and your intern to reflect on the growth and synthesize the learning they have done throughout the internship. If you are hosting a remote experience this summer, these feedback conversations are of course still valuable. The format for them may just look a little bit different. So does having a feedback conversation make a difference? In our experience, providing consistent feedback does make a difference. Interns who have had frequent feedback conversations have been much more likely to report their internship was a valuable learning experience. And that concludes the skills building and feedback portion of our supervisor orientation materials. Thank you so much for utilizing the resources available in your supervisor handbook to have strong feedback conversations this summer. Do not forget to check out the other supervisor orientation videos, which include Welcome to Step Up, How to Create a High Quality Internship, and Cultural Competency. Please reach out to our team if you have any questions, and thank you so much for hosting a Step Up intern this summer.